you asked me to give you the clapping. That's ridiculous. Has somebody ever asked you to give you a clap in Hollywood? That's it. Man. That's a different type of.
Come on, man.
Nah, not the thunderclap. That's crazy.
That's to close it down. Let's go. Good gate. Good check.
That's funny as hell. All right, we back. Another episode of Club 520 Podcast. I'm the host. My name is DJ Wells. We got a special guest with us. We're going to introduce him last, but to my far left, got resident chef B. Hen, my boy, Bishop Greenleaf, out the Pearlies. How you feeling today?
Feeling good, Nasty. Let's turn up.
I see you got the shades back on. Was it your away game glasses?
Yeah, Columbo on the show today, so that's what we on.
Look, he going out turn anyway, fucking up the intros in them glasses, but it's okay.
Yeah.
To my right, young Nacho, young T. What's happening with it?
Man, I'm good, man. Chilling.
What the feast looking like?
I just some dunks, man. It was a rush job. These was about a dope for real. I just got done cutting grass in these.
You don't cut grass.
Bro, I do, bro. That's like my hobby, bro. I told you about that. Me and Larry Bird.
I don't know how you doing Larry Bird in this.
Because me and Larry Bird got that kind of relationship. We cut grass together. We talk about that. Call each other.
That's a sick-ass phone call.
He's a sick guy. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to OG Larry. Man.
No, that's your OG.
Man, it is, man.
That's nasty.
He brought me back home.
Natural. We'll get into that some other time. Last but not least, man, to my left, before he get the conversation. Look, welcome to 520. The bullshit already started.
Stupid, man.
All the time, man.
Look,
All
man,
the
we
time.
Thank you for having me, man.
Look, well, I got to tell y'all first, last but not least, to my left, extraordinary actor, dancer, choreographer, entertainer, music man, all around. Seen him in a lot of movies, seen him in a lot of TV shows. Mr. Columbus Short. Appreciate you putting up the 520, my guy.
Hey, man, let me take off the glasses so we can keep it all the way a buck. So you can see my eyes, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
Appreciate you
T,
coming,
Mr.
man,
T,
for sure.
You know, I respect you, your game.
Appreciate it.
What you've done and accomplished, man. You guys, what you're doing here. Love and respect to all you brothers.
Appreciate it.
For sure, man. For sure.
All right, we appreciate you having me. I like when you had the sunglasses on because we finally, you know what I'm saying, you got the hate on be here, you know what I'm saying. I love
let Chef be like him.
Let Chef.
Let Chef rock. I need y'all to see my eyes. No, I'm telling the truth.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a fact.
Eyes never lie.
Speak the gospel.
Speak the gospel. Before we get to today's episode, you know what I'm saying, check out the table right here. We're going to get to a little bit of promotions here shortly, but before we start the show off, we always start off with a fried question. For you, Mr. Short, I have to ask you. Obviously, a lot of accomplishments, been a lot of different TV shows, movies, plays, etc. What's the one role you felt like you should have got that you didn't get that still get on your nerves to this day that you didn't get?
Black Panther.
Wait, what?
You was going to be the lead in Black Panther?
Yeah.
Damn.
Black Panther.
Shit.
Wow.
But I messed that up. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, we ain't got it. You know
That's
what
Damn.
That's a
I was
goal.
not expecting that answer. I don't know where I was going with that, but straight to Wakanda was not where I thought we was headed tonight.
We went straight there. We went straight there.
Damn, that's a
Hey, you
hell
know
of
what's
a
crazy? I feel like black people really didn't start going crazy for Juneteenth until they saw Black Panther. I ain't never seen that many people wear dashikis and kufis to the movies ever in my life.
Man.
That motherfucking
man.
movie did numbers.
Numbers.
And we let's just keep going because
We here.
go in.
You can do whatever you want to. This is our show. We can do whatever we want to.
So really, is like when you think about the Black Panther movement, the movement, the actual movement. It was J. Edgar Hoover who really shut it down because. And what did he do? Putting crack in the hood, guns, blah, blah, blah. That was all his play. When Black Panther came out, the movie, it was the first time you ever saw black people come into the movie theater. It was one of the biggest movies of all time.
Facts.
Right? Marvel. Coming to movie theaters with dashikis, with coming dressed in the garb, dressed in, representing blackness, which we should never be ashamed about. I just happened to, previously to Marvel making that move and making that movie, I fucked up. So, boom. But that's the one.
Damn. That's crazy. I was not expecting to go there so soon, but I love it.
Yeah, facts.
But before we get further into the episode, tell us why you in the great city of Indianapolis, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? I know you from Kansas City, the Missouri side, not the Kansas side. I know y'all beef about that shit. That's it's deep in the rap. I want to show my respects. I know to the barbecue, y'all go crazy about that. Y'all all still love Pat Mahomes, so y'all gonna have to divorce that someday. But what brings you to the city, man?
Well, a couple of things bring me to the city. One of the things is Dre.
Shout out to Dre.
Shout out to Dre, Half Brothers Films Productions. You know, I was afforded this awesome opportunity to be in Hollywood and know how to make movies and do movies and television and all this stuff. And so when I met Dre, anybody that comes to me with a real passion and comes to me with a real vision, I have to respect it. And I have to give it some credence or I'm not doing my job, right? As like a brother, right? So, boom, like a brother, like brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
And Dre he's just so passionate. So I was like, man, I'm gonna come out there, man. I'm gonna come out there. And he's like, man, I want you to teach a master class. And I'm like, teaching is my bag. I love teaching. Teaching is why I'm great as an actor. So we're out here now in Indiana to bring actual tutelage to a city that might not get these opportunities all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's facts, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So, you know what I'm saying? I was afforded an amazing arts education. And now I could be out here and give it back. And I'm like, so my boy Dida, my production partner on the music side, his name is Dida Joe. Shout out Dida Joe.
Yep, he from that.
Yep. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
be
Shout out
on
to
it.
Dida.
My boy, my band is here. Be on it. They all here. It all made sense. I'm going to do a show tomorrow night. I'm going to kill it tomorrow night with my band. So all of that kind of come together is like, man, Michael Jackson's from here.
He is from Indiana.
Indiana.
Of course, I'm gonna touch my feet down, boots on the ground, in Indiana. But what I really want to do is just educate and give hope, inspiration, and tools to properly come into mainstream matriculation. If you want to come into Hollywood, you got to come in like this, and I want to teach them that.
Damn, that's fire. You talking about, you know what I'm saying, obviously with this wonderful opportunity for you to give back, reach back. For you, who was that person, you know what I'm saying, may have had a name, may not, that reached back for you to help you get started with your career?
Great question. Lawrence Fishburne.
Damn.
Legend.
Lawrence Fishburne. He
Larry.
Morpheus. He calls me Grasshopper. I call him Uncle Fish. And he was the one. And he, you know, I thought it was gonna be Denzel. Denzel broke my heart.
Damn.
He broke my heart.
Texas Go Green.
Yeah, he broke my heart. I'm not even gonna go into it, but he broke my heart.
Fair enough.
And then, but Lawrence, he stood up. He took up a stand, and he put me in his shoulders. He galvanized around me. He wrapped his arms around me, and really, man, changed my. I wouldn't have been great. I wouldn't have done Cadillac Records if it wasn't for Lawrence Fishburne. He comes up to the set one day. We were doing Armored. We were doing the movie Armored. And he goes, Grasshopper, knocks on my trailer. Grasshopper, I just got this thing called Cadillac Records. And he said, and he had a gift, a box. It was a harmonica. He gave me a harmonica, and he said, with a chart, with like a chart. He's like, learn how to play that. And I was like, why? And he's like, I think you should play this role. And I was like, role of who? Little Walter. He said, then he gave me a dialect coach to learn, because Little Walter had no visual stuff to like go off of, right?
Yeah.
So I had to learn by education. So where is he from? I had to do, like, he taught me this. Lawrence Fishburne. He taught me, where is he from? Region. He said Louisiana. He's Cajun. Boom, boom, boom. He spoke French. Boom, boom, boom. So now you got to figure out that patois. You got to figure out that boom, boom. So I went to the dialect coach. Boom. Learned how to play the harmonica. Da, 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 and I won a freaking award.
That's fire.
It's
Period.
fire. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
Y'all girls, I never,
Yeah.
never feel I gotta clap it up for that shit.
I love that movie though.
That's your shit.
That's my
Period.
shit though. I love that movie.
Oh,
Cause
speaking of shit,
Beyonce was cold. I ain't gonna lie. She was gorgeous in that movie though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Shout out.
Hey, in my life though, that was one of my favorite movies, man. I ain't
Yo,
gonna lie.
but
That movie dope though.
But it's the work effort. Like you do, in order for you to make it to the league, how much work did you have to put in?
Too much. Can't
Not
even.
too. There's never too much.
I mean,
A lot.
hours and hours and hours on hours of being in the gym, man. Trying to be great. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Shout out to the
That was-
carpet.
It's all good. Hours and hours and hours of work. Probably. But it's, when you love doing something, it don't even feel like work.
That part.
Yeah.
That
When you
part.
love doing it, don't feel like work.
And that's one thing that I always wonder, like, obviously for both professions, like, you having to learn the entire, like, playbook of knowing how to counter and be reactive to every player in the league, into you having to actually go into a role and literally knowing everything about a person better than you know yourself, and literally having to be that person and switch it on and off. How hard is it for you to, like, switch in and out of a role?
Oh man, you just said something right now. You just asked the question of the question. So, when I never drank alcohol before I did Little Walter, right? I never smoked cigarettes. I didn't smoke weed. I didn't do nothing. But when I did it, I was a method actor. So I was so scared. I wanted to be great. I'm with Jeffrey Wright. I'm with Beyonce. I'm with Adrian Brody. I was like,
Hitters.
man, hitters. I was like, man, I don't want to mess this up. So I went all the way into the depths. Anything Lil Walter did except from the hard drugs, I did. And so I drank a bottle of Jameson a day. I was
God damn.
The Jameson?
bottles Jameson.
That's what Lil Walter was on?
On.
He out of pocket. He made too much money to be drinking
Yeah,
Jameson.
Lil Walt was a demon,
No,
man.
he was a demon, boy.
Lil Walt was a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was a motherfucker.
James
boy.
in the six.
So
Lil
I'm
Walt had the
drinking-
first party pack.
Yeah. So I'm doing everything he doing. And the last day, I just said this a couple minutes ago when we was at other interview. Man, the last day of production, man, I looked up. The last day of production was one scene I had to shoot, and I had to shoot the dude. And I was like, man, I'm not even gonna look at this nigga when I shoot him. Bow, shoot him, bah, walk off, stealing my name. But I'm already in Little Walter mode. I already been in this mode for 45 days. So it takes 21 days to make a habit.
Facts.
So now I'm like, man. And so Denzel said something one day about how as much time as it takes for you to get into a character, it takes that much time to get out of it. So being Lil Walter for that time period, all those habits, the behaviors, being, and I was free to do it. Like I was like, man, I could cuss niggas out for free. I could do what I want to do for free. Like I could do all this stuff for free. But it coming out of it, I didn't calculate that.
Yeah.
And it carried into my personal life, and learning lessons.
And that's a real interesting point because, like you said, you have to take time to, like, digress from that and get back to normal, quote unquote, you. But it's so many bags that you're chasing, so you might be doing a movie, but in sync with a TV show you're doing at the same time. Then now, do I have to choose between getting more money or really taking it through with this process? Because, sometimes, especially for black entertainers, one no turns into 1,000 no's. Is there any pressure with that, or is it just like something I wish I would have found that out beforehand?
Man, dude, you got some good. You're good. You're good.
That's why we here, baby.
Yeah, look at it.
So I never wanted to do TV ever, because I was like, I'm a movie star. The reason I wanted to be a movie star was Tom Cruise, Top Gun, Tom Cruise. I wanted to be a fighter pilot, and I wanted to be a movie star. If I couldn't fly a jet, then I wanted to act like I could fly a jet in a movie. Period.
Damn.
So boom. Then Shonda calls. Shonda Rhimes, and she says, I never auditioned for Scandal. I just got it.
Wait, what?
Scandal.
You didn't audition for Scandal?
Nope.
That's crazy.
I love that show, too.
I hired Carrie.
You did
That's
what?
Fire.
I hired Carrie.
Wow.
I wouldn't take the show unless it was Carrie. So when I went to the meeting, it was 3 ladies, Mary Howard, Betsy Beers, and Shonda Rhimes. And I said, boom, at the end of the meeting, I walked out. I said, guys, who's playing Olivia Price? That was the name, Olivia Price, not Pope. It was Price. I said, who's playing Olivia Price? And they said, well, we're testing Kimberly Elise, Anika Noni Rose, Jill Scott, Gabrielle Union, Kerry Washington. And I said, if it's not Kerry, I'm not doing the show. I walked out. By the time I got home, I got the offer. So I was offered, boom, right there, right out the way. Boom, next day, Kerry got the job.
Damn, you want to fuck with Jill Scott?
That's what you got out of that?
I love you, Jill. don't ever let these niggas say nothing.
One of
I
my
love
favorite
you, Jill.
big girls for sure.
But I knew it was Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie and Jill Scott, you had to take care of it.
I'm just thinking of the names that you said. That's a hell of a range.
They tested those. They tested all of them.
That's
The
crazy.
range
Tested
is
all. The
crazy,
only
like-
two
The range is
people.
crazy.
Only 2 people didn't audition for the show was me and Tony Goldwyn. Tony Goldwyn, and guess who his daddy is?
Yeah, you know
Metro Goldwyn Mayer,
Yeah.
MGM.
Yeah.
So he already was Gucci.
Yeah, that vein was the. That's the unlimited pass
Yeah,
crew. When you
yeah.
stunt, yeah, don't worry about
that
it.
hit
Peasants.
different.
I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, that hit different.
But that was a moment where, Jeff, you can understand this, man, and I regret this for I'm working on it. I'm in therapy, man. I'm working on myself, but like letting your team down.
Okay.
Because I was a part of the team builder. I was like,
Yeah.
I was the guy. Whether I'm being number one, first lady, and after Carol, you know what I'm saying, to be a black woman on number one on a call sheet on network television was a big deal, and I let my personal life, let my team down, and it, man, it just stings. It still stings to this moment.
Can I ask you this? So, like, I know you said you want to be a movie star, but when you actually got on TV, how did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Was it like better than you thought?
Nah, man, I was not home.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't home with my boys.
Yeah.
With my boy, like my son Jalen. I wasn't home. I was 16 hours a day on set. I was with them more than I was at home. Not that it's appropriate, but giving my wife room to be a raggedy thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All kind of things. Like why am I gotta pay? Why I gotta pay just because I'm working?
Yeah.
That's not an excuse for you to be a thought.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Now we say the same thing in basketball because you around a team so much because you travel and do so much. We start saying like, man, it's basically our family now because you with them so much. But now I understand how you could be going away and the pool guy could be your messing with your wife. So I get the situation.
Get caught in a twist.
Yeah, I understand the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a better satisfaction for you? Like, obviously, I know where you pivot toward, but like having like that crazy box office success, or it's like, damn, I'm on TV every single week. People tweeting, talking, geek to see what I'm gonna do. You in the grocery store, they calling your character name on TV. Which one of the reactions for you was just like, damn, y'all really fuck with me?
Wow. Another good question. Sheesh.
Hey, boy.
My nigga is Duffy today.
Contract year. Contract year.
He
It
locked
is
in.
Duffy.
He locked in today.
Man, honestly, if I could go back and just have peace in my home, peace with my wife, peace with my kids, peace in my home, I would take that over any show.
That's right.
Okay.
or any movie. But I have to, that's what I'm gifted with to provide.
Mhm.
So that's a deep question, man. What you just asked me, man, that's deep. But what if I could do it and have it all right? Like have a honest wife, which I have right now. My wife is amazing.
Shout out to wifey.
Shout out to Ida. I love you. Even though she a headache sometimes, but she's still
And we all.
she's solid as a rock,
That's all you ask for.
right?
Yeah.
And I prefer that than having a raggedy wife and being the most successful man on the planet.
I dig it. Now, this is my favorite part of the show. I haven't snitched on anybody in a long time, but you know what I'm saying? You made a cult classic movie, and this man has not seen it.
Which one?
Yeah, he gonna do me
Which
like
one?
I've never seen Stomp the Yard.
You never seen Stomp the Yard,
I
Jeff?
haven't.
He's out of pocket.
I've never seen Stomp the Yard.
Get on him.
No, that's cool, bro.
I haven't.
Give him a pass.
You gotta give me a pass on that. I've never seen Stomp the Yard. Like I've heard about it. I just never seen it.
All right, sis, but we gonna delete him. The camera's just on us three.
You
now.
I
never
saw-
seen
Yeah,
Stomp
fuck
the
him.
Yard?
So
I have
look,
never seen Stomp the Yard.
Yeah, fuck him. So look, why did y'all kill off Chris so early in the movie, bro?
And why
Okay,
didn't y'all
alright.
spin the block for Chris? I ain't like how y'all just let Chris get smoked and then everybody
I
was
didn't.
yelling.
That's right. All right, let me give you the buck.
I wish I knew what they was talking about.
So I'm a producer.
Yeah, don't put him in the
I'm
camera.
a producer. I was not a producer on the first one, but I am a producer by nature.
Understood.
So I put together. I'm a quarterback shit,
Yeah.
right? So I'm like, man, I knew they was like, you're not. The president of the studio was like, we can't make this movie with you as the lead unless we have blah 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 blah. So I was like, well, let me call my boys, Neo. Let me call Chris. Let me get Megan. Let me build the cast around me so that I have an opportunity to be successful. And so boom, I did all that, and Chris had to die in the beginning.
So that was your fucking idea?
It was just
Columbo, you out of
we
pocket.
just needed him. We just needed
Hell,
him.
see?
We just needed him. Yeah, we just needed him. We needed him.
So he
this-
was
this
really
the
an
movie Where
extra.
they rip off Neo and he got the head.
Yeah, this nigga is he a
I ain't
Jabberwocky
seen
in
it
that
though, guys.
motherfucker. He in that motherfucker. Hey, you know what? Hey, shout out to my niggas. Nigga, you had me thinking that motherfucker Theta shit was real.
It is real. It's real. It's
I
real
know,
to the
nigga.
motherfucker.
I heard
It's real. It's
We
real.
rock the theta. That's
Yeah,
it. I
we rock the
nigga,
theta.
oh, this nigga,
Theta.
that
Nigga,
movie.
we
I seen that movie. I seen
theta.
that movie.
Nigga, we theta.
Yeah, I seen that part.
That's my shit.
What? We real. We real.
That's my
I
shit.
seen that part.
I said,
That's where
man.
Neo rip
So
off the
look,
shit.
Yeah.
I ain't seen the
Niggas-
whole movie. I seen that
niggas
part.
was going to school, bro, in my hood trying to sign up for that cap ass shit. And that shit wasn't even real.
No, listen. So
Fucking with Columbo.
No, listen. To be honest with you, man, that was a fraternity. I never got a chance to go to college, and making that movie was my college experience.
Oh, nigga, you
And-
acted the
and
fuck
so
out of that.
Theta, new Theta, I pledge right now.
That's all.
Pythons, niggas. Pythons. Okay.
Hey, y'all had me geek.
Every Theta in that movie.
When y'all niggas did that
we
dance
was dead
battle,
serious.
Nah, for real.
bro.
Y'all
We're
had
Pythons
practice.
for
I
life.
gotta go tap in, man.
Y'all had
Stop.
Nah, bro, that shit hard, bro.
Hey, that's when I
But-
found
but
out
the
Neo was
beauty-
bald.
the beau-
I didn't know Neo was bald
That's the
until
only- that's the only
when he
part
put
I
that
seen.
head up. I said, "What the fuck?" I didn't know.
Yo.
Y'all did have my
Yo,
nigga Neo
Skeet,
weak in that
Skeet.
motherfucker.
Skeet, that's not me, bro. That's not me.
Shout out to Neo. He
What
may
you
say,
say?
"I always got my respect."
Skeet.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Ski.
Skeet,
We on
Skeet.
your ass.
They on your ass, Skeet.
Pull up.
But
We fuck with Neo. He was out of pocket.
Definitely fuck with Neo.
But let me tell you something, man. What that process was amazing for me seeing while I got out into the world. And like I started traveling around like domestically, like doing, and people were like going to college because of that movie.
Bro, that's real.
Like that
No,
was
that's a
crazy,
fact.
bro. That was crazy for
It's a
me.
fact, bro.
I was like, man, they were like, I went to college because of you, and I went to, and I was like, what?
Nah, bro.
That was blowing my mind. So, you know, this is where art and filmmaking and television, music is so impactful to our culture and to the impact that it makes to see kids going to college because they saw DJ. Yeah. Wow.
Stomp the Yard, bro, and ATL was hood classics, bro.
Facts.
And box office classics. Who was the nigga hating on you, though?
Darren Hanson.
Darren Hanson.
He be hating in every movie too.
He a hating
He be
ass
on
nigga.
that. Yeah, he be hating every movie.
Yeah,
That nigga, I
damn.
don't know if it take that nigga 21 days to digress.
But
his
I
shit.
already told
He
you,
just seem
you
like a
21.
hating
You
ass
21 days is a bitch.
Oh yeah, yeah. He
Because
was
he was on your
I already
ass in
told
that
you,
movie.
you 12 years a bitch.
no Nate.
12
definitely a
years. We
classic.
had to catch a fade in the bathroom.
Damn.
For real? On set?
No. 12 years after.
Oh.
damn.
Because I said, you still 12 years a bitch.
Oh, you was out of pocket, bro.
No, I wasn't out of pocket. I said, let's take a picture. I was trying to be cool.
Yeah.
I said, man, let's take a picture, man, with people's like, oh, it's DJ and Grant.
Yeah.
It's DJ and Grant. I'm like, man, let's take a picture. He's like, nah, I want to take a picture with this guy. I said, you still 12 years a bitch.
Oh, yeah, fuck him.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
now
that-
I'm on your side.
Oh, yeah,
I thought you was
yeah,
out
we
of
ain't
pocket,
fuck
but
with- yeah.
if he hit you with the Michael Jackson shoulder,
He hit
yeah,
me
thought
with
y'all
the
still had
shoulders.
Stomp the
He hit
Yard
me with the
beef.
shoulders.
Yeah, don't-
Didn't want to take a picture. I was like,
yeah, keep
all
your
right.
shoulder stiff, nigga. I don't like that.
I said, you 12 years a bitch.
Oh.
And then
See, I thought y'all niggas had dance battle beef.
Yeah. Nah, if they would have had
shit
dance
later
battle,
on.
that'd have been crazy.
No, this nigga was the first Jabberwocky, though.
I said, you 12 years, right? And you're like, 12 years of what? He wanted to put him up. I'm like, boy, I would knock your chin off, boy. You want to play with me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy. I never even thought about it like that, but I couldn't imagine like how many people you probably saw that and that was their first representation of. Oh, that's what college look like. I'm fucking with that.
That's the beauty of that.
That's
and I
fire.
didn't realize that what we were doing, leadership. Leadership is important. So I can cuss, I can laugh, I can joke, which is all good. But we have a job, guys, to be to hold us down. Like we don't need. I never want to fight with y'all. I never want to beef with y'all. I want to figure out ways for us to help us be successful.
Yeah, that's what we
Because
be on,
nobody
bro.
else looking out for us but us.
Facts.
And even with that being said, when you look at different platforms now, do you think it's a little bit easier now to get out content or ideas as far as for filming? Because, like, you got different streams. Like, I understand Netflix and their, like, original productions kind of hinder that. But then you got different places like, I would say Tubi, to where you can get out a full movie in a heartbeat type. But I know
I got a movie on Tubi.
Tubi
right now.
plug is
If
crazy.
you
And
don't
I
have
thought,
a-
I
if you
thought
don't
it
have
wasn't
one
gonna
on
come
Tubi,
out.
you
I
ain't
thought
out
it
there.
wasn't gonna come out.
Wait, what?
So I did the movie because I needed the money.
Yeah.
I did the movie, and they hit this nigga, this man.
What is it?
This man, it's called Life Without Hope
Life Without Hope.
2.
Oh, you got a dupie.
And I'm like,
That
So you
nigga
split a
read,
block.
he read that motherfucker back. That motherfucker got a dupie. A duplicate.
a duplicate.
Are you a bag chaser?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
split a
yeah,
block
yeah,
on Tubi, Columbia? Hey, you sick.
Hey, he's a filthy nigga, Bo.
It's 2.
He said two. Nigga, what was the first one about?
Yeah,
nigga?
I didn't even know. Didn't even know. So
He said, check clear twice, though. Fuck with me.
yeah. So I had to pay my developers. I'm like, I had stuff to handle.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I got to show up
Yeah, I
and
feel
do this
that.
movie. But listen, so Tubi.
Hey, that's crazy. Shout
we
out to
did the
Tubi.
movie. Shout out. Boom. Life
Salute.
Without Hope 2. Bang, on Tubi. Eeks. Was it? I hoped it didn't come out. I thought it wasn't going to come out.
Nah, fuck that, Bo. You read that
thought it
bitch
wasn't gonna
back.
come
He
out.
said, I hope it
I
didn't.
told Country. I said Country.
It was called
It'll
Hope.
never see the light of
I
day.
hope
I'm
it
gonna
don't
do
come
it. It'll never come out.
Oh, no. See, what you messed up.
And it came out.
That PPP
And
loan.
I was at the gas station at AM/PM last week, and some Mexican lady came. She said, "Puppy, life without hope. Life without hope.
I love the Spanish segment.
Life without hope."
Hey, that's
I was like, yeah. I was like, "Where'd you see it?"
Hey,
Toby, puppy. Toby.
I
Did she
swear to
see
God,
part
Tubi,
one
y'all
or
better
two?
plug us after this.
did she say she seen part 1 or 2?
That's
I'm
nasty.
sorry too.
That's a classic.
Whole time you got a hood classic. Oh, man. Dog.
BET gonna have to spend that motherfucker.
I'm telling Drake right now.
What's that movie you had on BT? I watched it a bunch of times. I
Which
can't remember
one?
what it's called. It was like It's like a 3-series movie. Like
True to the Game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I fuck with that
Okay,
movie.
True to the Game, that's a real one.
Yeah, I fuck
Right?
with that movie.
So True to the Game was a real one. I produced that.
That was
it
hard.
was something that I believed in, believing in Terry Woods, source material being a book. But what we're doing now, bro, is like, Brian. Brian doing,
Yeah.
Brian and, what's his name?
Maverick.
Mav and,
Rich.
Rich. They all doing some real shit in terms of film production. But I'm coming with the heat and bringing partnerships like you to say, bro, you don't got to back, you don't got to, we do what we do, but you have the stability and the financial to say, all right, we need 2.5. First dollar in is always the hardest dollar, right? Always the hardest dollar in. But if we have support, then we can now create projects and tell stories that need to be told, right?
Yeah.
Stories that whether it be about. So I'm going to say this right now, and I'm going to keep it. Earth, Wind, and Fire biopic. Me playing Maurice White.
Oh shit!
My dad hype right now. My pop's hype right now.
Oh, that's
That's gonna be
hard,
fire.
bro.
I love
Fire.
biopics, matter of fact. So
Nah, EWF is crazy.
EWF biopic.
that's about to be hard.
Nah, that's
Come on.
nasty.
My pops is
Elite
hype.
songs.
But
He played every morning.
but guess what? I'm gonna say it one time and I'm just leave it alone.
Would you mind?
That's my dad.
Huh?
That's even harder. That's legendary.
Oh,
I just dropped it here first.
damn.
Are you fucking serious?
Maurice White is my daddy.
Wow.
That's,
That's
hard.
crazy.
Come on, I don't gotta say nothing else.
He ain't got to say nothing else.
Damn. Yeah, I got you on that one because that motherfucker. Ha ha. Would you mind?
But listen, Jeff. Now we producing movies. What Kobe was doing before he left, I was so sad that day. That was one of the toughest days of my life. You know, I love
R.I.P.
Kobe.
Bean.
He's a good man. You know, we are gonna be men, but
Yeah.
he's a good man, I was so hurt that day. I was on the golf course. I'll never forget that day. But I'm like, man, he had a vision.
Mm-hmm.
He had a vision. We were doing the View at Disneyland together that day, one day, and we were doing the View, and I was talking to him backstage, and he was just like, man, just such a brilliant man, dude. Like he had a and he was giving me bars. And so I was like, man, and I'm always going to be a consummate student. I'm a Virgo, so I'm a consummate student.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, Kobe giving me these bars right here. He was giving me bars, and then he was gone. Man, I cried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tears.
Yeah,
Broke my heart.
everybody's heart.
Broke my heart. But guess what? I remember what he
He
said.
taught you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Jeff, what I'm saying to you is, you can be a producer. You can produce these films. You can do it like Brian. We don't need Brian. We need you. We do it. You partner with me, and we do this like this. And
I
I'm
don't
saying
got the
this live
vision.
on. I'm lining it up on camera.
Mm.
Don't put that pressure on me.
Ooh.
Boom.
I like the
Don't
pressure.
put the pressure on me, man.
Being you in?
Talk to him, nuts.
Shout out to Debo.
Shout out to bro. Hey,
I
shout out
love
to
putting
bro.
him on the spot.
Yeah, don't put me on the spot, man.
No, you don't got to answer right now. I'm just telling you.
No, but that's
if
hard.
you
though.
want to, this is not your lane.
Opportunities.
So Brian had to get taught
Mm-hmm.
in the lane. This is my lane. Your lane is basketball.
For
My
sure.
lane is movies and television. And I got you. And we can make this thing crack.
I'm telling you right now, if I get Jeff to act in the movie, I gotta see it.
Speaking about hoops, though,
Act
what position did you play
Point
growing
guard.
up? You was PG?
Oh, I was
You used to
nasty.
hoop?
You hooped in high school?
Yes, sir, did, sir.
Okay.
Oh, what? Starting. Varsity. Freshman year.
In Kansas City, Missouri?
No.
Shout out to high
no,
school.
white school. El Segundo,
Oh.
Where was it at though?
L.A.
Oh, you was already gone by then.
L.A., bro.
You was gone.
LA, that's what's gonna do.
I was El Segundo, bro. I was whop. They needed me.
You can tell you got some
They
game.
needed-
Though you see how he
needed
do
me.
the.
They needed me.
They needed you?
They needed me.
You see
bro.
the head movements though? The
They
head
needed
movements
it.
tell you a lot.
They needed it. They
They
needed
tell
it.
you
So
a
you
lot.
telling me you get in the celebrity game and get busy?
Bro, I'm a hooper, bro.
All right, bet. Top 5 black actors you seen hoop.
All right, top 5 black actors I seen that really got game.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give Don Cheeto some juice.
Wait, Don Cheadle can hoop?
He can hoop.
Damn, I ain't
You
see
didn't think
that.
that.
I ain't
You
see
didn't
that.
think that. You
I
didn't think
definitely
that.
didn't
I'm
see
sleep.
that.
Michael B. Jordan can hoop. Like he's a
I'm
baller.
hating. I'm nothing.
Like Michael B.
He's a
Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan hater.
Michael
I
B.
am.
Jordan. I am too. But he can play basketball.
Nigga.
He can play basketball.
Damn, what?
Michael B.
I'll let
Jordan
you finish,
can play
but we're going to come back to
basketball.
that.
He's a whoa.
Top 5. We see what's top 5. 3 boys.
Myself, I'm one of the best.
We'll see what you like after this.
We got a court downstairs.
Oh, what's his name? Sally Richardson's husband. What's his name? DeAndre Whitfield. He's cool.
He cool. He
I ain't
cool.
get top 5 shot, but he cool. That's hate. He gave you buckets.
Yeah, he gave you buckets.
He gave you buckets.
He probably gave you buckets,
And
bro.
he
went to
He
the cup
cool.
on you,
They
nigga.
played one-on-one before. He gave you
You
buckets.
tell how you said that shit, nigga.
He gave you buckets before. That's a fact.
Yeah, we know what
He
you
cool.
That's true. That's true. He gave me buckets.
I understand.
He gave me buckets. And then I don't know.
That's
There's
fair.
not a lot-
Did you
there's
play
not-
against Chris Brown?
Oh, Chris. That's my brother.
Yeah.
Chris can hoop.
He could
I
hoop.
believe it.
He can hoop.
Yeah, he could hoop. I
We
played
battled against everybody together.
Okay.
Together, I go to war with him. We was picking up games. I'll tell you guys a quick story. So, LA Fitness, Cahuenga. This is literally 3 days after the Rihanna situation. Okay, so boom, I'm like, bro, I want you to clear your head, baby boy. Come hoop with me. So we go to the court. We go to LA Fitness, and we sitting waiting to get picked up. Waiting to get on next. And there's a guy with a towel over this camera, and he's like this red light. And I'm like, bro, this dude is, what is he filming? I'm like, bro. So Big Pat over there, security, Big Pat, I'm like, Pat, pointing to the dude, and he went, that's a dude, the dude ran off, boom, jumped 12 flights of the stairs at LA Fitness.
Damn.
And, yep. And boom, Chris didn't do nothing. But Chris was sitting right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And boom, he jumped the flights. Now it's Chris Brown attacks a man. It's police, it's all this stuff. So this is 3 days after the thing. And we went to, Pat said, put him in your car. And I'm telling this story for truth. So just represent Chris, man. Chris, you know what it is, man. Like people have, people be lying. So, boom, Chris, I put him in my car, and I would say, where am I going? Guess where we were going? Rihanna's house.
That's crazy.
3 days after.
That's
Rihanna's house.
That's how it be, bro.
That's on Jesus Christ.
Toxic, bro.
Boom. So we go to Rihanna's house. Rihanna's not there, but we over there. So my point being is that's one of the best basketball players, one of the best artists, and if I'm gonna come back, I gotta come back with my brother too.
You know who else can hoop? That's a singer though. Brian McKnight.
Yeah, and his son.
Hey, Brian McKnight got game though. Yeah.
Brian, BJ, all
Yeah,
of
they
them.
could hoop,
They
though.
could hoop, bro.
But do they still hoop together now? Because you
No,
don't see the video.
no,
so
BJ
nothing on that.
BJ ain't hooping with his daddy. BJ on hooping with his
Yeah,
daddy.
we don't promote that.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah,
But
senior
BJ
does
can
not
hoop.
fuck with his kids, bro. That's right.
No.
So it's no more one-on-one.
Brian bitch
But
Brian a
McKnight-
wild nigga.
He
Cause
bitch
ever
made.
since that,
He bitch made.
yeah, ever since
Yeah.
that one song he made that show you how to work,
Yeah.
he been out of pocket.
Yeah.
Hey, he can hoop though.
Hey,
He
let
can
me
hoop.
tell you right now. Brian McKnight's bitch made. His sons, BJ, incredible producer,
Mm.
writer, singer, all of that. And I said, I saw Brian McKnight one day because we almost used to fight like on the court.
Yeah.
Me and Brian McKnight. So I was like, I saw him at the car wash one day. Facts.
Hey, where you be pulling up on niggas there? See, you be pulling up on niggas.
I be pulling up. My pull up game is strong, boy. So I'm like, I said, Brian, I said, man, what's up? What's up with BJ? The man, them BJ Nico, his son Nico. I was like, these boys is cold blooded. He's like, I don't want my boys doing no music. No music. I said, why? He said, I don't want them doing nothing. I said, man, Brian. Well, I'm going to give them all the opportunity they can have to be great, bro. Because you want to hate.
You think he was scared of the lifestyle? He didn't want to get caught up in the lifestyle? He just a hating ass nigga.
Some people be sick, bro.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
If we going to keep it a buck,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Some people be sick. Be sick. Right? Jay not sick. Dame Dash sick. Some people sick. And I'm going to say it 100%, and I don't care. Because if you want to line it up with me, you line it up with me, and we going to see what's up.
Yeah.
Be sick. People be sick. And we got to fix the sickness. No, we don't. I don't have time to fix your sickness. But don't block your kids' potential.
Blackballing, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Because you could say, I can understand how you could be like, it's like Jeff Hoopman. He knows more the intricacies of basketball. He'll be like, hey, kid, I don't really want you to dive into this. I know what this could do to you. But at the same time, if it's potential there, you definitely don't want to hold them back as well because it's a toss-up. But
Yeah, especially if they love something, though.
yeah, you
Like,
can't
if
hold
they
nobody that
passionate
love.
about it, I don't see how you can hold somebody back from it. Like,
And you instill that in them. Like,
Yeah.
they came from you, bro. That
Yeah.
musical is in their
Hate
blood.
against
They
your
can't-
own. I could see if it. I'm not saying I could see, but I know it'd be like even in Hollywood, it'd be like a lot of blackballing and shit too.
A lot of them.
What you had more fun recording? Well, Lil Wall was a motherfucker, but this Christmas or Stomp the Yard?
Oh, they were back to back.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
They was back to back.
You had a crazy
actually.
year. 07 was
No,
crazy.
that 07 was crazy.
It was
They
even
back to
07.
back.
Yeah.
You know what? Stomp the Yard.
Stomp the Yard for sure.
Changed my life.
Theta Dog.
It changed my life because
Changed mine too,
so
bro.
country, that lady back there, she
Shout out to
knew
country.
how. So there was dancers, because I was already a choreographer and a dancer, but now I'm number one on a call sheet on a movie. So the dancers were staying at a hotel down the street on Peachtree, right? But I had my own apartment. Me, Neo, Megan, all of us, we had our own shit. Boom, over somewhere else. She made sure I was waking up in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, going to the gym, boom, on the treadmill, blah. She was making sure I had all my food the right way. I was doing no carbs at that time, and country was taking me.
Damn.
Yes,
Shout out to
shout out to
Country, for
country.
sure.
For
Okay.
real.
So
for
you
real.
came up with all them dance moves and choreography for the movie?
No, it was Dave Scott.
Shout out to Dave Scott.
Except when I was freestyling.
In the pool?
With no water, that thing.
No water. That was me. That was no water. Nigga.
Hey, you know how many niggas copy that?
And that's where they was recording you. Hey, ass nigga came in and was recording you. That's one of my favorite parts of the movie. I said, look at that nigga out there dancing. That nigga know how to step and dance.
Step in.
I said, my nigga was in a drill team.
Hey,
and-
I
and
practiced.
television.
I put sand on the slide. I put sand. I was like, I was like,
nigga
how is he
glid.
gonna make it slick so I can really slide? I said,
Oh, you went crazy. You went crazy.
slid down on y'all niggas. Yeah, that was me.
I'm gonna keep it real
crazy.
That
though.
was me.
When Lala came up and they said it was a tie, I feel like that was a little cap. It was a little cheap,
was.
man. It was a
Little
little cheap.
cheap.
It's a little
Little
cheap.
cheap.
Oh, I appreciate the overtime. I appreciate the overtime. You got it back in blood. I appreciate the
I
overtime.
gotta go tap
Now
in.
you went crazy.
I gotta go tap in.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
This nigga
Country.
don't
Country.
understand, bro.
Okay, so wait. So I'm gonna let you guys give an inside story that nobody ever has. This is
Come on,
exclusive,
man.
exclusive.
Okay.
Exclusive.
Appreciate it.
So Dave Scott, the choreographer, he never choreographed the final scene, and everybody was mad. I'm talking about the executives at Sony. Everybody's mad, and we have the whole what Georgia Tech. We are Georgia Tech State. The Georgia Tech And they like, what? This is not what we did. It was a whole movie. And I was like, all right. I said, time out. I said, let me go get my Theta News and let Darren Henson take the Mugamas. We got 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes to come out here and make it right. So we lined it up. That was a real lineup.
Damn.
That was a real lineup.
That's crazy, bro.
That was a real lineup. Verses. So we had already, like, we had the 15 minutes. I had to get Neo, get everybody, get all my boys together. And then Darren had his, I was like, so we going to see who's the better choreographer. And we found out. We found out on the movie.
Oh, God.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. You out of pocket, bro. See, that story right there. Bo, I got a whole new respect, Nasty. Did you just listen to what this nigga? You gotta watch the movie, bro.
It was just one of the moments that, like,
When we was like this,
Nigga, that's you?
that was me
Make that
and
face
my
again.
squad.
you were
No, that's the face. That sealed the deal.
One word. Pitches.
See, you've been calling about their names for a long time.
Hey, man, I swear to God, bro, it's a classic film.
I just
bro.
remember that day.
Straight through.
Mugamas, I love you guys.
Indeed.
Obviously,
It's truth.
it's
The
true.
truth of the matter is that I showed up. And
Yeah.
that's when I talk about preparation meeting your destination. Preparation meeting your destination means that if I wasn't trained as an actor, if I wasn't trained as a choreographer, if I wasn't, had all these skill sets to meet the moment that was presented in front of me, I would never have been successful. And I had a moment presented to me in where the preparation met the destination, and the proof is in the pudding.
Solid.
Yeah, that's fire.
You
Solid,
always
bro.
talked about your band earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're passionate about music. I mean, when did that start?
Went out from church.
Church.
Yeah, Pentecostal, apostolic, raised.
That's our preacher right there.
Ask him what he did in church.
Oh yeah, so basically you remixed Pentecostal, apostolic, all that shit. But I grew up. I'm a Baptist nigga. What
can tell by
instrument
the
you play?
glasses.
Drums, keys,
Man, Bo,
bass.
we one of the same.
What?
Nasty.
Are you was a church drummer too?
What? You look at my arms, bro.
All right, Bo. Serious question.
Y'all filthy.
This is we both got our situations. Who had more hoes in the church, the drummers or the motherfuckers who played the keys?
Keys and drummers, yeah.
I did both.
They said they said the deacons got more than y'all.
Nah,
man.
damn
The
it.
deacons got y'all beat.
It's really the keys. Drummers
low
coming
key.
outside. It's low key the keys.
Low key the keys.
But if you was, because the keys, niggas, they the coolest.
Yeah, Bo. See, these
Coolest.
niggas, they
Coolest.
was heathens. He's a Jehovah's Witness, so he don't know nothing about it.
Fuck you.
But he,
Respect my religion.
They retarded, man. Hey, don't worry about that. They crazy, man.
that nigga Bo was a drummer at the key. See, I know he was a damn fool back in the day like me.
I was dumb.
Yeah.
I was dumb.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
Because, and I, if you go to my page, if y'all go to Columbus Short, my page, or official C Short, you see I play real keys, like I play, but drums is my thing. And my daddy, Maurice White,
Go.
It's crazy.
I'm a drummer by nature. I'm a creative director by nature.
Okay.
I couldn't write this stuff, but growing up Apostolic Pentecostal,
Apostolic.
Apostolic Pentecostal is dogmatic. It's dogmatic. So growing up like that, I had to have 3 suits. I couldn't even play, gray, black, blue.
Y'all couldn't wear
You know what I
shorts?
mean? Couldn't wear nothing. Just to play drums. You know what I'm saying? Just to play the drums.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I really play the drums. You know what I'm saying? And I really play keys. I really play bass. I was playing key bass too.
For sure.
But, when I'm like, y'all want to let Lamar play drums? I'm like, fine, boom. And so
Yeah.
Nissan Stewart,
Versatile.
Eric Seats, a Nissan Rapture, they did all of Leah's project. That's when I started becoming a producer because they were working on the Leah's project. And these were my brothers that was teaching me. They raised me.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I got, that's how that music part came in as far as production.
Yeah.
And then I got signed by by Flight Time when I was 19. Flight Time signed me. Me and my partner, Kevin Tantrarowan, we got signed to Flight Time, 19 years old. And then it was a wrap from there.
Damn, that's crazy.
That
You
is
got a hell of a
crazy.
background.
His background.
Hell of a
Wow.
background. Now we know you're a sports guy, so we're gonna show up a couple sports topics too.
Let's
They
go.
just popped off.
Let's go.
Teague, John Morant, 25 games. Is that he got off easy, or they playing in his face?
To me, yeah, I think it was like the right amount of games. Me personally, I wish he wouldn't have got suspended that many because he ain't break no laws. But I understand the image of the NBA.
Twice?
Yeah, he was wilding with the twice.
He was
but,
wilding, but
but he didn't break no laws.
people have done worse and got suspended less.
That's all I was about to say.
Once you twice.
Twice is crazy.
Twice as crazy. You got to speak to my force. Twice as crazy, but still, bro. After that first time, you know what I'm saying? They kind of gave you a pass. Everything was smoothed over. You lost the power rate deal. Now you got your shoe out. Why you still playing?
Yeah,
And I feel like they didn't.
John Morant is one of the most. He's like Jordan, dude. He's like most. He's
Hold on, bro.
you know.
Hold on. We don't say those words.
Yeah, listen.
Hold on, bro.
Listen.
We had a
I've been
moment.
with you the whole episode.
Bo,
I've been with you the whole episode.
We had a moment.
Can't be
You
saying
about
that
to
J.
backtrack?
Yeah, that J word
Damn,
different.
bro. We went back.
He not there.
Nah.
Nah, he got a little ways
Mike,
to go.
I get what you're saying. He electrifying. He exciting. Like
He's
Michael
exciting.
He's captivating for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he ain't the guy.
That was just a
Jordan.
bad.
Nah,
the guy.
No, he ain't. He ain't.
Man.
Mike.
Why
Black
do you,
Cat.
Jeff? Man, I watched you play, man. Okay, you are a wonderful basketball
I
player.
appreciate it.
Like
In-
for real,
In Atlanta?
a wonderful basketball player. Not only in Atlanta, you are a wonderful basketball player. Period.
Appreciate it.
No matter where,
Love.
wherever you was at.
I appreciate it.
Okay, but the thing that makes you amazing is like you're a good man, and you're a good teammate,
Appreciate that.
right? Locker room worthy, right?
For sure.
Locker room worthy. Like we can't have no headaches in the locker room, right? We can't be stressed out in the locker room, worried about Jeff T got too much headlines going on right now. Boom, how we gonna win games?
That's
we,
true.
We distracted about your stuff.
That definitely affected Memphis this year.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I think they could have been a team to win if Ja wasn't. Because the West was kind of open. Like, I don't think we all seen Denver Nuggets winning the West.
No,
Hell
you
no.
right,
Or
bro.
winning
You
the
right.
chip.
And
So
we don't
it
even
was
care
really
about
right.
it, which is
We
crazy.
don't. Yeah. I mean, they good, but. Yeah, Ja kind of messed that up. 25 games, though.
He messed it up, bro.
Yeah, he messed that up. 25
know he
games is
messed
probably.
it up.
25 games is tough. Because
That's
it's
a
What he gonna
lot
lose
of
by, like,
fucking
7 million?
games.
10, because he's getting 300K a game.
Right,
Shit.
right.
And,
He'll be all right,
yeah,
though.
25 games is enough, man. 10
Yeah,
million,
that's enough,
golly.
bro. He'll be straight, though.
That's
I think
crazy.
Ja gonna get it right. He's still young, bro.
He's
I'm not
still
giving
young.
him no
Nah,
passes.
He
Nah,
gonna
he's
learn.
straight.
You
gonna-
lose 10 million, you gonna figure it
Yeah,
out.
he's straight.
Yeah.
Trust me, he's
Yeah, you
straight.
gonna figure it
But
out.
he apologized the first time.
Yeah, but 10 million is
Yeah,
a little, hit a
that's
little
a- that's a
different. than
different
losing.
That's a different apology.
Yeah,
That's apology to yourself. We don't even
Yeah.
got to speak on that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
I
within.
lost 10
That's
million.
within yourself.
I lost 10.
And that's not even
Like,
counting.
losing 10 million hit
Yeah,
different. bro.
it's different,
I
bro.
don't care how
That
much
hit
money you
different.
got. You
Yeah.
I
lose
lost
10.
10.
It
I
hit,
did.
it hit
Woo.
different.
I did.
Yeah.
And it was ugly.
I can only
I
imagine.
don't care.
gross.
I don't care how much money
It's
you got. You
gross,
lose
bro.
$10 million.
It's
It
gross.
still
You
hurt.
gonna feel away.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gross.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he gonna
Yeah,
shake it
It's
back.
gross.
He gonna shake it back. But I can't even imagine because he lost a power rate deal before that.
So
And
that's
ain't no
even
telling
more-
what type of Nike conversation they had with
I
his shoe.
told, man,
Because that
but
impacted
they gon-
sales.
They gon' all these people. They gonna give him a chance this year to see how he do, and then they gonna run them
You
deals
just gotta
back,
chill
bro.
out.
The kids love him
Absolutely.
too much.
Chill out and
He
play the
do,
game.
bro. But I'm saying, like bro
Stay on
said,
Instagram.
he didn't really break no laws,
No, he
and he
didn't.
didn't lose his fan base.
Nah,
Hell
but
no.
it's the image though for the NBA though.
Understood, but I'm
And
saying
you also don't want somebody that the kids look up to be promoting that though.
You can't. Jordan, did you ever see Jordan? Like, okay, so let's leave.
I seen
let's-
Jordan.
Let's do 2 games. Denzel, have you ever heard? Denzel done some raggedy shit, but have you ever heard Denzel in the media?
Never.
No.
No.
Never.
Have you ever heard Jordan in the media?
But they
negatively?
before.
What?
Hold
No.
on.
Wait,
hold
now
on,
the
bro.
Jordan one is different because timing matters. If we would have
Yeah,
got
that's what I'm saying.
that hiatus, quote unquote, now during social media age, they'd have
Even
killed
Jordan would have said Jordan said he didn't know how he would behave if he had social media back then,
Yeah,
bro.
he would've-
They know they was
Okay,
damn fools.
Denzel.
Denzel like LeBron.
I don't be hearing
But
him speak.
LeBron,
know.
LeBron,
You'll never
LeBron,
Denzel always preaching when I sing. so
LeBron
I don't
never.
know. I don't know. That nigga damn near. He Creflo Dollar. So
Hey, oh no! Don't do that. We're not gonna do that to Denzel.
Denzel
We're not
never
gonna put that
Creflo
flood on
Dollar.
Denzel's name.
Facts.
No.
Facts for me.
Columbo, I'm telling you, every
The
time
facts
I
for
see
me.
that nigga, he on there preaching, giving a bullshit quote that don't make sense, but everybody love it because they play that music in the background,
Come on,
so it
not the
enhances it.
V3
Yeah,
in the back.
you know we musicians, so you know how it go. That motivational speech music. Every time that nigga say something,
I
so I
gotta
can't
get outta
speak on
here.
My
Denzel.
only beef with Denzel is dog.
No, you can't beef with Denzel.
Don't
No,
you,
but
you can't.
You can't. But
Don't-
my
don't.
only problem
I
is
can, but you can't.
there doesn't need to be. What's this movie? He's saving everybody. He's had two of them right now. It's a trilogy. I forgot it.
Listen, Denzel.
Equalizer.
Equalizer.
Why Denzel is how?
He's 77 some years old.
I wish Denzel would run up on me. Nigga, Denzel is not roundhousing no people. He
He
went
not.
through an apartment complex
No,
with a pistol
no,
and was
no,
roundhousing
no,
niggas.
no,
Enough.
No, listen, Denzel.
Enough.
Yeah, I can't hit
Denzel,
a.
Denzel, repent. Repent.
You told this to repent.
Repent.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Repent.
The Equalizer.
And put this out on every blast. See, you about to have this. Is about to. The Columbus Short told Denzel to repent. Repent.
That's like the Kanye text, go find
And
God. That's my
it,
favorite
bruh.
thing ever.
That's it, bro. And I'm gonna boob with a mic like this. Thank you.
Oh man, I hope. Hey man, don't run down on Denzel, man. Don't run down on Denzel. Tell that man to repent. Hell no.
That's crazy.
But what is crazy though is the Nuggets win the championship and we don't care. Like we was just like, all right, bet NBA offseason.
We don't. Nobody cares.
Where's Kyrie going? We don't care. None of this shit matters. Use your mic first. You said where Jeff going?
Where you going? Because we need you. You're an amazing basketball
I'm
player.
done, man. I retired.
Nah,
man.
you retired because
I'm-
you didn't need to.
I'm a coach, man.
He's a coach now.
You didn't.
I
need
coached
to
my high
retire,
school,
though.
my old high school, man. We trying to get right.
You didn't even need to retire, bro.
I probably
They
should.
made you retire.
Nah, my knees did.
Oh, your
I ain't got no
That's
cartilage. Nah, don't get him started
get
on
him
that. Listen, I ain't want to bring it up. He about to start. Go ahead.
no, go. I'm
Go
not,
ahead,
bro.
man.
This is
What you
about
gonna-
you, bro.
Nah, go ahead and say I
Brother
got.
gave you your gold
Go ahead and say
roses,
I got
bro.
cabbage knees.
Nah, don't
What
don't
cabbage
improv
knees?
for me.
What cabbage knees?
Nah, his knees don't work, bro.
They don't.
I ain't got no more cartilage in my
Yeah.
knees.
And then
No.
I ain't gonna get on him.
Oh, you can't go. You
Yeah,
can't
I'm
go.
done. I'm done. I'm a rec league player now.
Yeah.
Damn.
I still average 30 in
But
the
guess what? You put in your work.
I appreciate it. I
Jeff,
tried to.
man. Hey, Jeff, I want to tell you that I have love and I have respect for you, for what you've done to get to the league and everything you've done post. Let's go continue to be great.
Oh, man, I
And
appreciate it.
let's make some magic.
Yeah, for feelings.
You and your
mutual,
brother on the same rec league team is cheap, by the way. I don't know how y'all decided that you and Mook was gonna play together, but y'all gotta cut that out.
We always play together.
Yeah, but no, cut it out. I don't like when y'all play together.
Why? Because y'all want us to go against each other?
Nah, just make it fair. Make it fair.
Why are you talking to this man?
You like.
I don't even
He be
understand.
at work with him.
Yeah.
They got work-life balance. We'll do a cut in now. Oh, my bad.
Wrap
So,
it up.
I got a question. Oh no, we got a question for. We still on our basketball tip. Pause. So
That is crazy.
What's wrong with him, bro? Hey.
before we get to the draft, do we really think Zion about to leave?
Yes.
If Zion finesse himself out of New Orleans with
I
the hoes, that
can't
is the best
stand
finesse
Zion.
job of all time.
Let me tell you why I can't stand Zion.
Well, what does Zion do to you?
Nothing personally,
Okay.
but he is trash as a work ethic. No work ethic. Always injury prone. I'm not investing. If I had all the money in the world to invest in this man, I'll never give him $1.
He ain't got no
Zion?
OGs around him.
No, he's trash.
He wear turtlenecks in New Orleans.
That's it.
He just
You're sweating like.
whoa. Hey, yo.
Turtlenecks in New Orleans.
We can believe that one.
We sweating.
Let's go get edit. We go edit. We go
Country is
edit.
just like, no.
That's gonna be. She said no.
She said no.
Sheesh. It's gonna get edited.
Oh my God.
But you look at guys like Teague, like what's gonna happen right now with the Lakers, and I'm tight with the Lakers organization, and I'm like, man, are y'all really gonna try to do this deal with what's the name? And they're like, they trying to figure it out with
Kyrie.
Yeah. Kyrie ain't gonna
Right,
be in
they
LA.
are. They trying to figure it out. But it's not gonna work. I already know it's not gonna work.
Money.
But you got Reeves over there, who got work.
You think he gonna stay? He gonna get a
Who?
big deal.
Reeves?
Reeves.
He gone.
Reeves gone.
What do you think?
Reeves gone.
You don't think they
He
gonna?
worked his ass
Hold on, we
You
got
don't think they gonna match
to the
it?
mic.
You don't think they gonna match it?
Reeves worked his ass off.
You don't think they gonna match it? They can't let him leave. He like the most loved
They gotta
person.
let him go to get Kyrie.
He like the most loved person in LA besides Bron.
Yeah.
White
Yes,
jersey
he
sales
is.
matter.
I love me some freaking Reeves, bro.
Yeah, it's impossible.
He's so hard, bro. That boy got
He can
hard.
hoop. He can hoop. He can hoop. For real. He can hoop.
That's the boy you want
Austin
to pick
Reeves
up.
can hoop, bro.
Y'all
No,
like
if
y'all heavy on Austin Reeves?
I like him. He can hoop. I ain't
Austin
gonna lie.
Reeves
He
for
can hoop.
me.
I gotta hate them.
Why?
I feel like if Austin Reeves was black, we wouldn't talk about him as much.
What?
I feel like Malik Monk is a better player than Austin Reeves.
Monk
Hell
is a better
no.
player.
He is a better player.
Nah, not for
Monk
that
is a
team.
better
Nah,
player.
Maybe not for that
I'm gonna
team,
give you that,
bro.
Drew.
No, it's
I'm
not.
gonna give you that.
Run me Malik
is-
Monk.
I'ma
Oh, for
give you
sure.
Monk.
Skill for skill. Duh, I'm talking about for the team, though, bro.
Right.
For
they
sure.
need Austin Reeves more than
I
Malik
give you Monk though.
I just like what he brings to the table on that team.
Exactly.
That's all
what
I'm
saying.
saying.
Too.
It's
He's
hard
a
to play with Bron
Indiana
and
That
then
is
still
true.
get
And he
your
makes
shine.
it make sense.
Yeah, like play
bro.
with Bron and
Hard.
still get your shine.
Yeah.
I would
you got
agree and say
hard.
that's probably the hardest thing ever. Is playing with LeBron is probably one of the most underrated assets to play with LeBron. 'Cause you know-
LeBron's trash right now.
Oh, see, disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Go on, wrap
They
it
ain't
up.
gonna let you in. They ain't gonna let you in the Lakers facility. Calling
He's
LeBron
trash.
trash, man.
Go on, wrap it
He
up.
on 1
DJ.
foot, man. He can't talk about Bron with him. That's his man.
That's your
With
man.
that
He's
being
trash
said-
right now.
Bron,
He's trash.
Disrespectful.
He's just waiting for.
Colombo, you just compared Ja Morant to Jordan.
You know he waiting for
I
Bronny.
can't.
He's
yeah.
waiting for Bronny.
Shout out to nepotism. I love
He
it.
said that.
That's it. He just hanging like
He getting the numbers though.
you already got your life, bro.
Nah, it's up.
What's up?
Now
Like-
the hoop with your son in the league is hard.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
That's
You
gonna
gonna do it? You would do it
That's
too.
history.
That's gonna be amazing.
Historic.
Yeah.
That's just like when your shorty be like, you know what, pops, I'm being the film. I want you to play. Just roll with me. That would go crazy for you.
Crazy.
I can only imagine to do that in the league where they never control it. Oh, it's gonna happen.
Oh, it's happening. That's not even a question.
That's fire to me.
He gonna stand strong until
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
he'll sit out a year and then come back.
Hey, that's
to make
crazy.
sure that
If he
happens.
red shirt a year, that's
He
crazy.
would. He gonna make that
yeah,
happen.
that's if he red shirt a year.
That's crazy. But where would they do that?
Because Bronny is going to be a sophomore next year, right?
He gonna be.
He's gonna be a freshman this coming year at USC. He's only going to school for 1 year. He's not gonna be there most
By
years.
the way, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. He was trash at Sierra Canyon. He was trash.
He was solid.
Y'all
He was
ready?
trash. He was trash.
You
He
can't
was
disrespect
trash.
the James family with me.
I'm being honest with you. He was trash. So I got my boys over there playing over there. He was trash over there. So but only because he's LeBron's son, he better do some work in the off season so he can be great. He has potential,
For sure.
but he was trash at the school. He was trash. Garbage. Pure.
You take it on the rebuttal.
I mean,
You hushed the bishop.
no. It's been a great show. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to Colombo.
Pull up gang Colombo.
Colombo short. My guy came on and performed tonight. We appreciate it.
If LeBron cancel us, we know why.
we love you, brother.
Showing us love
But
for
your son was
sure.
trash.
We appreciate
know
you.
it. He was trash all season. We know that. He was trash.
Oh man.
We know that.
And with that being said, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. We'll be back next week. Club 520.
Boom, bang, bong.
Man, appreciate you.
Man, y'all are amazing, man.
Love, bro.
That was amazing.
Love, bro.
I appreciate you.
That was amazing.
I need to see final cut.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you, G. For sure, man.
That